Alright, so it's 5 in the morning. Just showered because this is the last time we're going to be able to shower until 3 p.m. tomorrow. So Queenie is not having this early morning wake up. We already brought some stuff last night and we still have to bring this down. And this one chair. Well, we're driving to Shahan's parents' place now to drop off this little girl. Probably knows what's happening. She's probably very unhappy. Go potty. Queenie, go potty. Go on. Go potty. Queenie. Queenie. Come here. Come here. Come here. Okay. Go potty. Come on. There you go. Bye, baby girl. I love you. Bye, mommy. I'll miss you. And we were off. Our friend's wedding was going to be somewhere around Whitefish, Montana, which Map said would take around 22 hours, not including stops. The route that we chose took us through 5 other states: Nevada, a small part of Arizona, Utah, Idaho, and finally, Montana. Alright, we're doing the first switch. First switch of the trip. And look at this.
It all came from her hands.
Hold on. That's not even... There's another one.
It came from her hands. She's disgusting.
Let's do it one more time before you drive. Let's do it one more time. Look at that. This is the 3rd one. I'm not even... Okay. Okay, we were snacking, but now it's just sandwich time. We're gonna have some turkey sandwiches and greens. All this traffic is making me sleepy. Can you wake me up when we get to Utah?
I can.
Thanks.
Yes.
Nap time! I actually didn't end up taking a nap, but it's okay. In the 45 minutes we spent driving through, I got to enjoy some pretty cool views that this tiny sliver of Arizona had to offer. Saw a sign saying that the Zion parking lot was full, but we're still gonna keep driving just to see for ourselves. Oh look, there's peoples with floaties.
And more jewelry.
You've arrived.
Please, 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 please.
Looks okay, actually.
It was always always a part of the plan to drive to Zion National Park and see if we could spend a few hours here, even if none of the official hikes were still open. The major scenic road was blocked off, but you could still drive down the main road going through the park, so we basically drove down to one end and turned around and drove back. The views were still amazing, and we even got to drive through a tunnel that made me feel like we were literally driving through an esophagus. Time to get the party started.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine.
What would you like?
All night. We haven't talked
Fuck
much,
yeah.
but that's alright.
I thought a squirrel just ran into my park, which is an actual possibility. There's food in
I
there.
just need some fresh air and an old friend. I'm so glad that we started talking again. Yo, turn up the radio, I love this song. Remember when we used to stay up all night long? How's it been going? Oh, how's your mom? The roads are so empty, this is so damn calm. If we stick on the highway, we can drive all night long. If it's fine by you, I'll take the passenger seat. We can drive around to the sky and see me. If it's fine by you, I'll take the passenger seat. I got my hands out the window, feeling the ocean breeze. Are we going again? Just you and I on another one of our famous midnight drives.
Can't even see it. He wants us to get the nice view, but you can't see anything over there. Ooh, it's getting chilly now. Pretty cold. Look how cheap gas is. Oh, we're leaving now. So, it's 9 p.m. It's 9 p.m. And look how sunny it still is. What the? I mean, there's sun.
If it's fine by you, I'll be beside you, staring out the window, looking at the summer view. Fine by you, I'll be next to you. If it's fine by you, I'll be beside you, speeding down the highway with the wind blowing through. Everything around us feeling minuscule.
Turn right onto the I-15 North ramp.
Not fun.
Turn right, then turn right. Turn right.
We're at Loves.
Turn left onto South 15.
Because we're in Loves. Hey, so it is 1:42 in the morning. I have been driving since... Okay, so it's actually 12:42 at home. And I've been driving since 9:50. So 10:50 here. And now it's 1:42. And we're getting gas at this random gas station in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. I actually got pulled over by a police officer. I don't know if I'm gonna get into that story right now or if I'll talk about it tomorrow. Yeah, I'll probably talk about it tomorrow. We got 6 hours left until 5 hours and 50 minutes until we get to Whitefish. Woo! A little bit more than a Vegas drive. Okay. I'll talk to you in a little. Bye. I really don't want to sleep at a random gas station 40 miles away from everything else. And that may or may not have to do with the fact that I've been listening to a lot of murder podcasts lately, but I'm just gonna try to keep pushing until we get to a legit rest stop. Sweet freedom. Oh my gosh, we made it. So I'm at a rest stop. I mean, we're at a rest stop now. Sorry if I look really creepy, but yeah, I stopped driving mostly because I wanted to see what Montana looked like, more so than I was actually tired. Like, I probably could have kept driving for another hour or two, but I wanted to see more of Montana than just, you know, seeing the glowing lights on the side of the freeway, highway, whatever. Completely missed Idaho. I have no idea what Idaho looks like. But yeah, I want to see Montana. So I guess we're gonna try to sleep and continue driving tomorrow. Alright, Sean is still sleeping. My little curse is that once the sun rises, I can't be asleep anymore.
Anna, go back to sleep. I just can't. The sky's awake, so I'm awake.
It's been like that since high school. So even though I've only had like 3 or 4 hours of sleep, I am wide awake. I'm thinking about driving soon, but first I'm going to tell you the little story about how I got pulled over last night. So basically what happened is I was driving on a 2-lane highway and I was in the left lane of the 2 lanes and going 80 miles per hour, which is the speed limit. The speed limit out here is actually 80 miles per hour because there's nobody else out here. I was going 80 miles per hour and then this car comes up from behind and I can see it coming up from behind. And it starts out in the right lane, but when it gets to about, I don't know, 100 feet behind me, it pulls into my lane and then starts like tailgating me pretty much. And usually in these cases, I'm just like, if I'm going the speed limit, I'm like, all right, if you want to go faster than the speed limit, you have to go around me. Also, it came up behind me when it was in the other lane to start with, so I was just like, I'm not moving. So I'm going 80, it's tailgating me for like, I don't know, 10 seconds. And then the moment I let up on the gas a little bit and I go 79, the police lights turn on right behind me. I'm like, oh my god, are you serious? So I pull over and I wake up Shahan because he's sleeping in the passenger seat, and I'm like, I was going 79 max, 79, 80 when he pulled me over, and Shahan's like, let's just see what he has to say. So the cop comes by and he's like, so the reason I pulled you over was because you were going under the speed limit on the left lane. You were going 79 miles per hour. And I was just like, what? And he's like, the only way that you could be in the left lane is if you're passing someone or if you're going the speed limit. Other than that, you have to be in the right lane or else, yeah. And I was just like, okay, I guess. Because I've never heard that law. I mean, I've seen the signs that say like, you know, slower traffic, stay to the right, but I was going 80 for the most part and then went 79 for like 2 seconds and then he pulled me over. I don't know. So he asked me for my driver's license, we gave it to him. So then we wait in the car a couple minutes and then the officer comes back and he's like, here's your license, thank you, just make sure you stay on the right side if you're not, you know, going the speed limit exactly. This is also 11 p.m. No one else was on the road. It was just me and then the officer who came up behind me. So I got pulled over, but no ticket, and that was my experience in Idaho. I literally did not see or experience anything else in Idaho because it was pitch black. Baba. Baba. Babe. Let me drive. Let me drive. So I can drive. like 8:14. You're good? Good morning. On to Montana!
We're in Montana.
I know. I drove us into Montana. Sean and I both took a baby nap and we just want to keep sleeping. But we're gonna go meet up with our friends now. See you later. Bye. Julius looks like pre-wedding. Jimena, okay, pre-wedding, and then tomorrow we'll see what Julius looks like. See you guys. After we parted ways with our friends, Shahan and I went to go buy some flowers to make a DIY wedding bouquet. We bought 3 of the little pre-packaged bouquets and used the hotel room's ice bucket as a makeshift vase to keep them alive until tomorrow. Alright, so gonna try to make a bouquet. I've never done anything like this before, and I'm gonna use nail clippers to try to take these thorns off. Did I ever think I would be dethorning a rose with a nail clipper over a hotel room trash can? No. But you know what? Sometimes this is just how life goes. The wedding was held at a small dock on a beautiful lake in Montana that Stephen, the officiant and master of ceremonies, knew about. We drove about 20 minutes on a super bumpy and puddly dirt road, so it was pretty exclusive, but the conditions that day were perfect. Jimena and Julius said their vows in each other's first languages, German and Spanish, and although I could only barely get a couple of the things that they said, you could just feel the love and care that they had for each other. It was beautiful and intimate, and we were so grateful to be able to experience it with them. Look at my little lederhosen man.
My little German man.
Look at my little lederhosen.
I know. You guys don't forget to lock your car.
My pensive boyfriend. Pensively pensiving over the pensive river.
You don't get to... Look at this. You don't often get to have a beer and enjoy a view like this.
Yeah, but what about a view like this?
You may not be taking point to work. Yori, 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 yori. Yori, 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 yori. Yori, 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 yori. You got some chicken tenders for us.
She knows the order.
I have the feeling you could order anything, even a shoe,
bulldog.
and they'll take
never
all their
cut
fries.
them at
Oil. They'll oil.
With a view.
It's a sandwich.
Yeah, it's a sandwich with PBR.
I smell mostly that. I don't smell this.
I think we're done.
I don't
Did we
know.
finish?
No, you're not. You're
No,
definitely
we're
armed.
not finished. We haven't done any
These
of this.
guys go
big
in
guys.
here like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look how far off center.
No, but because they're supposed to go into like
I
this.
see that, but it's off.
Yeah, you need to squeeze this down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question for you. Before you guys go out resuming drinking, anybody interested if I order a bunch of pizzas?
Jimena, what do you want?
Seems like Julia.
Yeah.
How does it sound?
Yeah.
Is that a yes?
Is it
Yeah,
good?
it sounds
Is it
great
like
to
good?
me,
Is it like
personally.
good
It's
pizza?
New York pizza.
Only one in lederhosen now.
The only true German. Well, and you.
You look like a little boy right now with your high socks. Wait, pull your sock up. This one. You look like a little boy with your shoes.
Should I sit like this? And
Yeah.
Where did Jimena go? Jimena? Wife?
Did we finish?
We took substantially longer than Tom and
It's okay. It wasn't like it was a competition.
You can always say that after.
For the rest of that night, we sat around and talked and ate pizza, and Julius and Jimena translated their vows for us. There were lots of laughs, and it was just a really great ending to a really great day. On the last day, we spent our time throwing rocks at yet another lake, because hanging out at lakes is apparently the thing to do in Montana. We also got lunch at a brewery and sat outside while trying to keep all our plates from flying away with the wind. Julius and Jimena signed their official marriage papers, and although we were pretty pooped from the day before, we all wanted to make the most of the little time that we had left together. After 3 months of quarantine, a trip like this was so refreshing and so needed. Around 6 p.m. we said our goodbyes, and after a short stop to get some final Montana drone shots, Shahan and I drove the long 18 hours back to California.
Why it's getting colder when the sun come out. Might just waste away, don't know what life about. Another day go by, don't know what got me down. Drum blows, yeah, I got the drum blows, yeah. Walk around like who you, yeah. Just something you get used to, yeah. Go blame the drum blows, yeah. It's just the drum blues, yeah. Walk around like who you, yeah. Just something you get used to, yeah.